At Santa's workshop in the North Pole, the elves were busily preparing for Christmas Eve. But suddenly, Santa noticed something strange. One of his most important elves, Twinkle, was missing. Twinkle, the elf in charge of loading the magical sleigh, was nowhere to be found. "Where could she have gone?" Santa asked, stroking his long white beard. Twinkle had never missed Christmas preparations before. Mrs. Claus suggested, maybe she wandered off while testing the new candy cane-powered sled. Santa frowned, but quickly turned to his team of loyal elves. "We don't have much time. Christmas Eve is tomorrow, and we need Twinkle back to help us deliver joy to the world." Santa then whispered, "I have a secret plan." Santa called his top elf squad: Jingle, the tech-savvy elf with a love for gadgets; Spark, the speedy elf who could zip through the workshop faster than anyone; Giggles, the cheerful elf who could lighten any situation. Together, they huddled around a glowing map of the North Pole. "We'll use the North Star compass to track Twinkle's magical energy," Jingle explained, holding up a shiny device with twinkling lights. The compass led them to the candy cane forest, where towering striped trees glittered with frost. Spark zipped ahead but quickly returned. "I saw footprints, small ones. They must be Twinkle's." As they followed the trail, they heard a rustling sound. A group of mischievous peppermint penguins waddled out, blocking their path. "We'll only let you pass if you solve our riddle," said the leader, a penguin with a peppermint-striped scarf. Giggles laughed. "We love riddles. What's your challenge?" The penguins asked. "What is a face, no eyes, and can run but never cries?" Santa smiled. "A clock!" The penguins cheered and cleared the path. "Good luck finding Twinkle," they squawked as the team moved forward. The trail led to the frozen lake of reflection, a magical place that mirrored not only the surroundings, but also one's deepest thoughts. As Santa and the elves stepped onto the ice, the lake showed them a vision of Twinkle sitting alone on a snowy hill looking sad. "She must feel forgotten," Santa said softly. "She works so hard every year. Maybe she just needed a break." Jingle adjusted the compass. "She's not far. Let's go." The team entered the glittering snowfield, a dazzling stretch of land where snow sparkled like diamonds. Suddenly, a fierce snowstorm blew in, making it hard to see. "Hold on to the sleigh," Santa shouted. Giggles used her laughter to cheer everyone up. "What do snowmen eat for breakfast? Frosted Flakes," she joked. The storm calmed as everyone laughed, and they pushed forward. Finally, the compass led them to a cozy, hidden hill where Twinkle sat under a glowing pine tree. She looked up, surprised. "Santa, you came all this way for me?" Santa knelt down. "Of course, Twinkle. You're part of the family. We can't have Christmas without you." Twinkle explained, "I felt overwhelmed and wanted to make something special for you. Look." She pointed to a shimmering crystal ornament she had made, engraved with the words, "Thank you for believing in us." Santa's eyes twinkled with pride. "This is the most thoughtful gift, Twinkle. Let's head back. Christmas needs you." With Twinkle back, the workshop came alive with renewed energy. The sleigh was loaded, the toys were ready, and Christmas was saved. As they flew off into the night sky, Santa whispered to Twinkle, "Remember, you're never alone. Christmas is about togetherness, and you'll always have us." The story ends with Santa delivering presents around the world, and Twinkle smiling as she sits beside him, her crystal ornament hanging from the sleigh, shining brightly like the North Star.